other things. Listen, Real Housewives of Potomac is premiering its 10th season this
Woo!
Sunday.
Shout out to the girls.
And you know what? I'm very excited about it.
Me too. Me too.
I haven't finished a full season of Potomac, I think, since Monique left. I always start off watching it and then I stop. Oh, and Reese is saying touche.
Yes,
Same.
I agree.
I'm currently watching them through right now. I never watched Potomac all the way through. I'm currently on season 1, and I'm gonna watch it all the way through right now because I know they finna air.
Monique had a very special place and has a very special place. I just
Reese,
love
I
her.
knew I liked you, bitch. I knew I liked
Monique
you.
is that girl.
I knew I liked you.
She's very much she's the classier version of Don't Start None, Won't Be None. Cause she'll sit in the back of the cut and she's gonna be listening and watching and she's gonna say, listen, keep talking, I'm gonna drag you. And then she's gonna politely take her earring off, sit her drink to the side.
I like a bitch like that. What we doing?
That sounds very familiar to me.
Let me tell you, when Monique first came on the scene, Giselle said, "Oh, you don't have a home?" She said, "Oh, I have 4 homes."
I have 4.
Yes, that's how you eat the girl up,
bitch.
And Giselle ain't
anything
been the same
else?
ever since then.
Anything else?
And one thing I love about Monique is every chance after that moment that she got to tear up Giselle, she tore that lady up.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that for her because, you know, Giselle, she
was the bully.
Woman.
She was the big dog. She was the big dog on campus. No, you're not gonna talk to me crazy. No.
Mm-hmm.
Monique said, no, bitch.
Okay. Giselle, you're not Vanessa Williams.
I'm glad y'all brought up Monique because I have some things I want to talk to y'all about Monique, right? And I love Monique. I am a Monique fan. I was so sad when I saw her leave. I'm glad she left the way she did. She said, if I'm not coming back, bitch, I'm finna set this whole reunion on fire. And that she did. You know, I do think
iconic reunion.
Can we put Monique on the Mount Rushmore of RHOP?
Absolutely.
Because it's definitely Karen.
She's on my mountain. I thought you were about to say
second
overall.
With Giselle?
I would say Giselle can go, Karen can go, Monique can go.
Charisse?
Nah.
Charisse was that girl season 1. Hold on.
You know
I like Charisse. I like Charisse
too.
She OG.
She's kind of like an honorable mention. Mm-hmm. But I want to say, isn't it what's her name?
Candace?
No.
The readers. I didn't say that you were.
Dr. Wendy gets it from me.
Oh, Wendy.
Oh, you talking about
Carrie.
No, Dr. You talking about Carrie? No, not Carrie. Her name was, and then she came out with a fucked up wig. Her wig was fucked up.
Oh, she's season 1.
Dang it!
That bitch don't get no route.
Katie?
Who?
Katie.
Mount Rushmore?
Now, Reese.
Let me just.
Now, the bitch was funny and she was entertaining when she was drunk, but bitch.
If she had more seasons, I think she can make some Mount Rushmore. But I love her as an honorable mention because I want to see Katie on Traitors. Like, she's the type of girl I would put over there on Traitors.
That bitch was crazy.
Definitely, Monique is definitely on the Mount Rushmore. Like, she is Real Housewives of Potomac because to me she never fit anywhere else. Like when she went and did what is it, Love and Marriage,
DC.
To me, it just was forced because it was like when you're welcomed into a reality space, and y'all can attest to this. When you're welcome, and I would like to know your response to this, Oliver, too. When you're welcome into, or you go into an ensemble cast space, and then you go into, like, say, the circle, like, the dichotomy is different. And so if you're not easily able to adapt quickly, then, you know, you may not be able to prosper. And I think that's what happened with Monique. I don't think that the Love and Marriage idea worked for her because she worked better with a Housewives ensemble cast piece.
That's a great question that you just brought up. I've never even thought about it that way. That I've been
you have to navigate
different ensembles.
Yeah, 2 separate fan bases.
Yeah. And I mean, I even think about like Madison show on WeTV. That was an ensemble. That was an ensemble situation too. I think there's some. I don't think Monique is a reality TV star,
Mm.
right?
Okay.
And so I think
I can
for
agree.
me, when I think of a reality TV star, I'm thinking of someone who has a personality that can fit anywhere. And when I say
Anywhere.
fit, not necessarily conform to what is going on, but still be who they are within that
Yeah.
space and still give it up.
Yeah.
People, I'm thinking people like Tiffany Pollard. I'm thinking people like Tammy Roman.
Mm-hmm.
People like Tamar Braxton. Those type of personalities where wherever you put them, they're gonna be something.
Themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're still gonna bring it. And I do agree with you, Reese G, that Monique was better on Potomac. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a little qualm with
Oh.
Monique this season. Why Monique ain't show up to the photo shoot to take her new picture, and why was she not at the premiere party?
You
You know,
don't get.
from what I heard, they said they addressed that. Like it was a thing of them
And that's
addressing,
recent.
addressing that because it was her and somebody else that didn't get new photos, and so they said, I, I don't know, y'all help me in the comments, but I really feel like she wasn't invited to take a new photo.
No,
Or
she
something like
posted
that.
something in her Insta story, and it was I
Okay.
can't quote it verbatim, but it was definitely like her decision on why she didn't do it.
I thought they just used old photos of everybody just for the sake of time. And they're like, she's been here before. We just gonna grab the old photo. Now, her not showing up to the premiere was a little confusing for me because I'm like, girl, you don't get out of the experience what you don't put in.
True.
And you already not starting off on the right foot. Like you need to be doing press. You need to be everywhere. You need to be outside, especially this is your coming back season. You need to be doing things. And yeah, that's you don't get out of the show what you don't put in. I think that's what a lot of people had a problem with. You know, you and the OI back in the day when we were doing the show. You know, you don't get out of the show what you don't put in. So it's kind of like you have to go hard with doing press and talking about the show and doing interviews and stuff like that. And Monique just doesn't give me that. She's not doing that right now. Maybe once. I mean, the show starts like this weekend. I still haven't seen her do much. But what I was gonna say about the Carlos King show that she did, the Love and Marriage DC show, I think she was going through a divorce at the time, and she really didn't want to really get into the things of the things. I really feel like she wasn't as transparent as she could have been, because I remember them actually breaking fourth wall one time when her and Chris was having a disagreement. So maybe that's why that show didn't work for her. I agree, Oliver. I don't feel like she's the biggest reality TV star, but she does have that reality TV presence that she can make it work. But I think what didn't work in her favor is she didn't want to be as transparent on that show as she could have been and was on Housewives.
And that's my problem. That's my problem. If you're gonna do a reality TV show,
Do
show
it.
up and commit. You know,
Agreed.
and
Yeah.
I don't wanna minimize anything she maybe have going on in her life. But as someone who sits at home to watch this show for entertainment, like you said, Q, we love the slogans, we love the taglines, we love the new photos, we love the cards, the little intro cards, we love that we love the intro, we love the looks, the photos, we love the commentary, we love seeing all them together. We love that. That is what makes us fall in love with the show and follow along. And when it feels like someone isn't being a team player, it throws off the energy, you know. And even like back on Housewives when Nene was like kind of upset and it was like she was on the outs with the cast, it made the show feel weird because like this is an
Yeah.
ensemble.
Yeah.
Y'all
It does-
like
I was gonna say, it does make it feel disjointed when you have
yeah.
a cast member. To me, what I feel is that sometimes on these shows that we love so much, there's always kind of that one person who feels like, oh, you know what, I'm doing this, but you know, I got all this going on. I got money already, so I don't really need this, but I'm gonna do this. And then, you know, later seasons they clock in. And so I kind of felt like Monique had that air a little bit. I love her down, but to me, when she was married and with her husband, she has her children, she has the big beautiful homes and all of that. She's gorgeous, and she launched their essential oil, the oils company and stuff. So she was not really worried about them girls. But I think that does the audience a disservice, and
Yeah.
I have to put a little on
'Cause we can feel it.
too. because we feel it, and I feel like it is the producer's job, because I mean the luxury that the Real Housewives have is they all have their own producer to produce their story. Come on, budget. And
Okay.
I really wish that they
Oh,
would have kind of pushed her more to, get there. Something happened. I don't know what happened,
I
but
agree
something
with
happened.
you. I agree with y'all. I don't know what happened.
it
I,
almost happened.
I agree with y'all, but I also felt like Monique was an outcast during her first seasons of Housewives. I definitely felt like she was the one, like they were trying to make her a little black sheep, off to the side because she didn't need those girls over there. Giselle and Robin was fighting for tooth and nail. Them girls was coming at everybody their first and second seasons because they needed that. Juan and Robin was going through foreclosure and everything else they had going on. No shade, Monique wasn't having no financial problems at the time. So I kind of felt like they were kind of pushing her off to the side to make her a black sheep. And I could kind of know what that feels like because, you know what I'm saying, when you're in a space and when not trying to sound better than anybody or anything like that, when other people are in a different space, you do feel like the outcast of the show,
Especially
at the
when you're
time.
not friends with people too.
Yeah, and when you get to know everybody, I didn't want to, go into my shit, but at the time I was doing a show called Chaser, right? And at the time I was doing radio, I was doing a whole lot of things where I was already in it. So I felt like an outcast to the audience because a lot of people were chasing when I was doing no shade. And so it does feel like an outcast, or people try to push you to the side. Like I didn't get a lot of friends from the ensemble cast that I was on. Oliver and I didn't become friends until later. It was really like Lauren and I in the beginning, So I kind of know what that feels like, and it was like, oh, well, we don't like him. He acting like he don't want to be here, or he acting like he got it. We're gonna make him an outcast. So I kind of know what that feels like. So I can kind of do that, and I think that's why I relate to Monique so much. It's like, dang, if she would have just kept, like, if they wouldn't have just kicked her off the show or whatever, because I feel like they kicked Monique off the show. Like, they ain't want my girl around.
No, she left. No, she left.
She left.
Yeah, she left. They wanted her back. They wanted her back.
Oh, okay. I really hope she do right this second time. Monique, girl, you got that juice. You got that oomph. You in a whole new season of your life, girl. Don't come on these cameras this second go around giving us bullshit. Because
I'm interested to see who she's gonna befriend this go around, because I do agree that, because I felt like her
Ashley.
Oh yeah, that makes sense
Because
they
young.
already friends.
That's how she came onto the show. They was young
and they still friends.
Yeah, and I ain't the biggest Ashley fan.
Okay, Ashley better be happy she's still there.
Okay.
God dang, Ashley's still around. She is still around, y'all. Oh my God, I can't believe Ashley's still around after all these years. But I'm excited to see what Monique brings. I definitely hope she is doing her big one, bitch. We better see them essential oils grease down on them baby's face, okay?
Oliver, you need to go get Ashley and tell her y'all need to take a trip to Anguilla and drop some beats. If she's trying to ride on this music thing, it's a no.
We've seen all Ashley got, man. We've seen her have kids. We've seen her be gay. We've seen her divorced. We've seen her be a man. We've seen her we've seen Ashley kind of do a lot. Like when she transforms in her drag and she becomes a man, drag man. We've seen Ashley do a lot. Where does Ashley go from here after this season? Are we done seeing Ashley? How do y'all feel about it? Because she's been around since season 1, y'all.
Yeah, she's an OG.
She's an OG. 10 seasons.
I think, you have to always reinvent. You constantly have to be giving something new.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes this is something that I learned during my tenure in doing web reality. Sometimes it's okay to take a break. Sometimes it's okay to fall back for a season to get yourself together, but to also make sure that the product you're giving is still fresh. Because it's reality TV, yes, it's real, but ultimately you're selling a product. You're selling a product. And
she ain't got no product.
in the realm of reality TV, I'm sorry, in the realm of housewives, it's lifestyle. You know, it's what you're driving, where you're living, who you dating, what you wearing, what you eating, what your kids doing, what type of activities you do, what's going on in your life, how are you motivating me, what am I aspiring to be, what am I learning from you. And I don't feel like Ashley constantly gives that every season. And I feel like over the years, especially post her breakup with Michael, her significance to the show has nosedived.
Gone.
Because
out of here.
when you look at her, I mean, there's nothing that makes the audience resonate with Ashley. You know, like, I think that we don't see you instilling values in the children because they're so young. We barely really got into your journey with the divorce because it was kind of piecemeal throughout the season. And then all of a sudden, you hop in your interviews and you're just being shady towards people and trying to make a moment. And to me, she always tried to make a moment. I appreciated her exploring her queerness and showing that aspect because we hadn't seen that on Potomac. But I think that even fell flat because it was like, are you doing this because you really care, or are you doing this just to kind of cosplay?
Because we ain't never really seen you date no female for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if she actually had like a female she was on the show dating, that would be a different aspect that we haven't seen. But like you say, it's like kind of a cosplay. It's like, hey girl, how many times we gonna see you be a drag man?
Right.
And like, we know that you have a love for the community, but let's be real, they're also booking you.
I don't know why.
Oh, now wait a minute, don't.
You know,
I mean, she can come and do an appearance, but I don't want her singing at nothing. Please don't.
This needs to be Ashley's last season. This needs to be Ashley's last season.
Unless
Candace come back.
I think
that'll give us somebody to at least fight with.
She should. If she get a girlfriend, I'll be seated.
Man, please. Ashley ain't getting no girlfriend.
I know, but like a rich girlfriend.
Now, I mean, she would have to really bring it. I mean, we better see some Kyle Richards and Morgan type shit.
Okay. Get DJ Tracy on the horn.
What is DJ Tracy? Get DJ Tracy.
So just to clarify,
we need y'all to go find DJ Tracy.
So just to clarify, DJ Tracy's back there eating your box.
While your kids are in the living room watching TV.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Able to give her a single. She might be able to. Somebody go find DJ Tracy.
They can drop some beats.
Okay.
Baby, the Grande Dame is out of jail. Praise the Lord.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
And I thought it was so smart that in the preview they showed of the season premiere that they started out with Karen getting out of confinement and then like hiding her face and like then doing a flashback. I was like, yo, that is
Job well
so
That was
good.
Job well
that
done.
Was some good producing. That was some good editing. Like, it drew me in immediately. And then I got to fantasize and I was like, ooh, what if every episode, and I know this won't happen, but like, what if every episode was like Giselle and somebody else catching Karen up on what happened, and then they just keep flashing back to like the already edited episode, and then like it starts off with Karen and them like talking about it, and then at the end it's them like wrapping up and be like, girl, well, what happened? Well, girl, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Then it cuts off. Then it does the same thing in the next episode. That probably won't happen. But I thought it was so genius for Potomac to utilize Karen getting out of jail this way into the narrative. I hope Karen
the producers was clocked in.
I'm sure Karen will come back next season because I'm pretty sure bills got to be paid around there. You know what I'm saying? I hope Karen is healing though, because I ain't never been locked up. I probably never get locked up or, you know, go to prison or jail. But I'm pretty sure for a woman of her age and her caliber, that had to be a very trying experience. And yeah, we want the entertainment, we want the Grande Dame, but I also hope she's healing and she's reacclimating herself back to life. And her and Ray and her children, Raven, I can't think of the boy's name, my Morehouse brother. But I just hope she's in a place by the time season 11 starts filming that she can show up and give us her story the right way and not be fractured. How y'all feel about Karen being out of jail amongst the people?
I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm excited for her to be back home. Welcome home, Karen. We love you, girl. And just a note to the producers: if y'all want to eat it up, push the cash trip
back a little
film
bit.
it, and send that lady over there.
I
Send
was
her to
just
the
getting ready
cash
to say,
trip.
Oliver, you talking to two producers, bitch. We
Send
are
her to
so
the cash
glad
trip.
the motherfucking cameras were rolling. Oh, y'all go get that. Get in the field. I don't care if y'all got to stand in the sun for 8 hours. I need her coming out that courtroom.
She need
I
to talk to
need
her
her coming in that
probation
black truck.
officer. Talk to that probation officer. Tell them that she gotta work, and wherever they doing the cash
And
trip, Karen, pop up, honey.
and especially if she is on this season, you know, it's gonna do us a disservice if we don't get the Karen story. So I'd have to agree with Reese. Let's push it back a little bit. Let's give my girl about 2 weeks of no camera. Let her get herself together. And baby, let's fire them cameras up when it's time for the cash trip, because you know the girl's gonna be running their mouths and talking. And the bitch gonna she gonna be done had a little nap and she ready to clock in, bitch.
Yes,
I don't need to go to sleep. I just need a nap.
just a little nap,
I just need a little nap.
little cat nap, you know. Cat.
Babe, you know them cat naps will get you right. I
Yes,
feel
they
like
do.
the Grande Dame finna clock in and get whoever needs to be got together.
Yes.
Together. I'm here for it. They have the opportunity to produce one of the best seasons of Housewives since the fucking Monica shit. Can I cuss over here in the classroom?
Well, girl,
You just did it.
Since the Monica
You're late
shit
now.
in Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, like when that shit happened with Monica, it got real in the reality streets. I feel like if the producers do this right with the Karen situation, they have the opportunity to produce one of the best seasons of Potomac that there has ever been.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I'm excited for Potomac.
I'm excited for them too. Dr. Wendy looks so good this season. I've been seeing a few clips of her roll around with that other beautiful brown skin girl. I can't remember her name. The one got hit in the head with a bottle. Them Barbie dolls look
Kieran.
good.
Kieran?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Them black queens look the fuck good.